Hello. I really want to get down to a complete version of this. Let's see what my text. The text is I'm going live right now. Okay. I made a 20-minute video. I think it was only a little over a day ago I made a 20-minute video, and I simultaneously went right back into it and made 24 minutes. And I still did not cover all my material. So if I did 44 minutes, it means that I might go an hour or more. The subject matter is, I'm a transformer, renewing of your mind. Oh, yeah, now I got it. The Christian friend of Mo, this Christian lady friend of mine, she's been a friend of mine for almost a couple of years. I love the lady, but she's still kind of whacked out in the head. No disrespect to her character. She's a lovely lady. I will not assassinate character or degrade character, but I really do have magical thinking powers inside my head. They're going to protrude out onto this card that I'm going to drive around town in my beat up jalopy that I don't have gas for. I don't have gas money, but I'm going to hand out hundreds of these leaflet cards about my church. And it's going to be magic. It's going to do something for you. I'm a transformer. I'm a renewing of my mind. I'm not going to mention names or the church name or anything like that. I'm just going to throw out an imaginary church right here. And imaginary people. But I'm still going to use an additional internet device to help me do it. So this give me commentary about whatever they do and shit. I'm gonna find it. Woo! The lady's still my friend. Wow. This lady, she's really good friend of mine. She is a very much indoctrinated still in her middle age that she really believes there's a God and a Jesus and stuff like that. I'm not going to mention names or tell anybody about it, anything about what I'm looking at, but they might have their voices, but you don't know who the fuck they are. Whenever I get to it, damn. Still not there. Not even there yet. Still didn't get it. I think she's posting a lot. That's what it is. She's posting a lot, and it's taking a long time. This is something weeks ago, and we're still in the coronavirus kind of thing. 5-6 weeks in. It's about 6 weeks into this coronavirus threat that's killed quite a few thousand in our state, and maybe close to 1,000 in our Detroit thing here. I'm still not there, and I'm still not there, and I'm still not there. We found it. Finally, I could have an intermission break. I know I'm only 5 minutes in, but I'm tired because I've been watching everybody else's atheist lives.
Yeah.
I contributed to some of them.
Yes.
I watched like 3 hours of Facebook Live and participated. So
what a blessing it has
I'm
been
tired
to
right
us
to start off with.
in this season.
In a season.
Let me see, I want to make sure we're all set.
There we go. Now, for some reason or other, this lady is like, she's fumbling around for her equipment, and it's like all fucked up, like click, 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 clumsy.
Trying to get everything together.
And I gotta straighten up my hair.
Technology is something.
Yes.
And my blouse.
But it has been a blessing to us in this season.
And then your print camera angles are all fucked
What a
up.
blessing it has been to us in this season
of
Let me
coronavirus.
see, I want to make sure we're all set.
Yeah, I gotta put it on Facebook Live because we can't have church services because of the coronavirus. This is a hand-picked video from a few weeks ago, but the coronavirus has been going on for like 6 weeks now.
Right.
Oh, before I get into this video, that I smoke and I might cuss
All right, we're
and
getting
I
the
make
people
fun of your
rolling in,
religion.
and so I just
So if
wanted
you don't
to
like it,
start off first
click
with the
off and go on.
word of prayer, and we can get started because we're scheduled for an hour, and I want to give all the time to you to be able to talk to the people.
Gotta rely on
Let's go
technology.
forward with prayer.
I
Heavenly
made a
Father, we
video
come,
about
God,
that.
thanking you for yet another day. Oh God, you've graced us with another day. Your mercy
Okay.
and your grace
Yes,
was
God. Yes,
successful
God.
and
Oh,
sufficient.
God. Every
So, God, we
sentence I
just
gotta
thank you. We
convince
praise you.
myself
We
that
give
there
your
really
holy
is
name
one.
glory for being God all by yourself. God,
Yes.
we thank you for everything before we ask you for anything, God. And God, we thank that those that are dealing with this pandemic, oh God, those that are surviving, those that are living,
I'm going to ask you
those
for
that are
something
coping
else,
with
and
it,
I'm
oh
going to
God,
ask
we
you
ask
for
that you
something
uplift
else,
them,
God.
oh God,
Yes,
on
God.
today.
Yes, God.
God, we pray
Amen,
that something
amen.
is said or
Yes, God.
done on today that is helping somebody to have
Yes.
hope in this season of hopelessness. God, we ask right now that you would allow your spirit to move in their household, oh God. God,
Yes,
that they
God.
would hear a word from you, a word of encouragement, oh God.
Yes.
Something to lift their spirits in Jesus.
In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. I had a big, giant contradiction video about that only a few days ago. In Jesus' name. I had this video that was it went 3 steps against your God. Okay. First you call him a fool, then you call him an atheist of himself. And then he's definitely Antichrist. You'd have to look up whatever that video was a few days ago. But I have to get into the subject matter now because then I'm going to drift off into a 2-hour-long video or something. Let's get into the book, and I'm going to elaborate on that dumb fuck kind of shit about, oh God, please help me. Oh God, please help me. Oh God, please help me. Shit that I played earlier. Oh, this is going to help you out. No. I think that this card right here helps you out because I'm out to save people. I got thousands of cards and I can go about the city, my own time, my own gas. And I'm going to tell you about my lovely pastor who's not wrong ever. My lovely pastor who just says a few cherry-picked words out of the book, and he's going to get money in hand. Meanwhile, you're starving and you're eating ramen noodles and mashed potatoes. and dollar bread, stuff like that. And I'm gonna eat dollar bread and ramen noodles, and I gotta give something to my pastor. I'm going to be transformed and renewing in my mind. I really mean it. And Mo, Mo, you know what you are? You are a cherry picker. Mo is an Old Testament cherry picker. So what I say in return to her is, I could say this off the top of my head, but I'm just going to go to the book because I'm making a worldwide public video and don't want to make any mistakes, right? Psalm 12, verse 6. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver is tried in the furnace of the earth. The word of the Lord is pure in Psalm 12, 6. So if atheist Mo goes to the Old Testament, pulls out contradictions from the Old Testament to the New Testament. But hey, I'm covered by 12:6 of Psalms because it says it's all pure and it's purified. Psalm 18, verse 30. As for God, his way is perfect. Unless atheists and try to make it look bad. That's how you do. You should take out a little tiny piece of it and you say, I'm going to make this book look bad for you. Wait. Why would anything be bad if it says it's all perfect and it's all pure and purified 7 times? Like an oven and fire. Purified. 12:6 and 18:30 Psalms. But Mo, you're still being an Old Testament cherry picker, aren't you? Well, I still am. If you go to 19:7, which I think thy word is very pure, therefore thy servant loveth it. The word is pure, servant loveth it. 140 of 119 Psalms. Psalm 119, 151, and 152. Psalm 119, 160. Psalm 119, 176. Let's go at it. 151, 152, 160, 176. Wrong with it. Then that old atheist, Mo, Old Testament cherry picker, who wants to get a little bitty stuff out of this shit and make it look bad for you. How dare you do that to me? Because I'm going to tell you about my lovely cherry pick verse. I already know it. The transforming, renewing of your mind is Romans 12:2. But enough of it. Matthew 5. 17 through 19. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. The law or the prophets. I'm talking about the entire book. I'm not out to destroy the entire book. Because of Matthew 5:17. Not one jot. Anything I pick out counts because of Matthew 5. Least in the kingdom of heaven. There's 4, bro. Break one of these commands. At least I wore the wrong kind of clothing. It was mixed fabrics and I rounded the corner of my beard. And you read through Leviticus books, you find it. So everything counts. And I broke something out of the 613 commandments. I broke something. I'm not perfect, so I'm going to be least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever, hey, look at all those people that don't service because you could have a transforming, renewing your mind. Romans 12, verse Well, Romans before Corinthians, and it's after the Acts, right? 12:2. And be not conformed to this world. You really are conformed to this world. You're hiding out in your fucking closet because you're too scared to go outside your house because of the coronavirus thing. My Christian friends some of them have the full mouth mask. I got a full mouth mask on. I got these gloves on. And I'm going to cry and wham, about 1,000 people dying in Detroit. But let me tell you about my special card. You can go to church, you transform and renew your mind. But meanwhile, the transform and renewing your mind didn't do anything about this coronavirus thing, right? Transforming. These people even took it. What's the next verse about it? Colossians 3, verse 10. Colossians, it's after Ephesians, before Thessalonians. Colossians 3, verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. No. What was the verses that I said are a major contradiction to that in response to you saying that this is so lovely? Now we're going to go into the string. Ecclesiastes, after the Psalm and Proverbs, before the Isaiah and all that other dumb shit. Ecclesiastes, yeah. Chapter 1, verses 8 through 11. Let me first point out that I'm a transformer, renewing of my mind. I'm someone special, magical guy who's going to float up on top of the clouds after you die, right? I'm a special lady who's going to float on top of the clouds after I die, right? No. And doesn't that, what happened to the transformers, renewing of my mind? What happened? When you go into Ecclesiastes books, it's all fucked up. You can read chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 mainly. And then we go to a lot of the chapter 9 and all the other fucked up shit in between there. Instead of doing that and going on for hours, I'm going to go with my cycle. My cycle is what's up here that's going to tell you about that transformers renewing your mind is a line of bullshit. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 8 through 11. All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear with hearing. Sounds like you have a miserable life. The thing that hath been, hey, you did something new, is that which shall be. Hey, it's already done and over with. Who cares? Yeah. What is done is what shall be done. That's it. There's no new thing under the sun. But I'm transformer, renewing on my mind. But what about when Ecclesiastes 1, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9 says, there's no new thing under the sun, but I'm transformer, renewing on my mind. That don't make sense. I'm a transformer renewing on my mind, but then he says, there's no new thing ever on the sun ever. Let's go to 10 of Ecclesiastes 1. Is there anything whereof it could be said? See, this is new. He's saying, is there anything that we're going to call new? Verse 10 of Ecclesiastes 1. Is there anything whereof it could be said that it is new? It has already been done before. Of old time. That was before us. Hey, is there anything new? Hey, no, fucking no. I already seen that shit before. It was done before, and it's nothing special. Ecclesiastes 1, verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things. Oh, I don't even remember what you did. There's no remembrance of former things. Neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come. I'm going to do something great tomorrow, Lord. No, he says, no, I'm not even going to remember the things to come that you're going to do. Even if you're going to do a new thing, hey, I'm going to forget about it right away. I don't care about the new thing. I'm going to forget about it right away. Ecclesiastes, John chapter 1, verses 8 through 10. Let's go to 11. There's no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come, or that shall come after. Everything is meaningless, because it doesn't matter if you do something new, and it doesn't matter about the old or the present that you're living in. It doesn't matter because it's all meaningless. Ecclesiastes 1. Meaningless. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanities of vanities, said the preacher. Vanities of vanities. And it's all vanities. It's all vanities. 1 and 2 of chapter 1, Ecclesiastes says, vanities of vanities. It doesn't mean nothing. What about me? Transformers, renewing on my mind. No, I said no Transformers. Because when you go to 2:12 of Ecclesiastes, and I turned to myself to behold wisdom and madness and folly. For what can a man do that cometh after the king? I turned myself to behold wisdom. And then it's followed by madness and folly. For what can a man do that cometh after the king? Even that which has been already done before. What can some man do in front of the king? Hey, that shit's already been done before. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15. That which has been is now. That which has been is now. I mean, hey, only present day matters now. I don't think I even care about it. 3:15 of Ecclesiastes 3. That which has been is now, and that which is hath already been, and God required, which is that of past. That was swirly kind of fucking shit where there's swirly fucking contradictions in this shit. Yeah. It's like brain swell. Ecclesiastes is supposed to be a book of wisdom, but it's getting me all fucked up. So, what do you like for intermission?
Until right now, but you want to
Oh, dumbass.
Why? 24 sauces and seasonings and new boneless wings. Order now.
Still a dumbass. We're still on intermission, bro. I couldn't find any cool Grateful Dead music like the Daily Atheist guy plays, but I was playing some soft, relaxing symphony music that's gonna calm you down after I read fucked up shit about Ecclesiastes. Read Ecclesiastes chapter 1, 2, 3, and I'll go into 9 as well. But I'm gonna be the cherry picker guy. Because if I read complete chapters, I'd have hundreds of hours of long videos. You read the complete chapter if you're a Christian, including chapter 1, 2, and 3 of Ecclesiastes and chapter 9 of Ecclesiastes. I think I've already passed 1 and 2. And I'm only pinpointing a couple things in 3 and a couple things in 9. What can you guess they are? I'm going a little slower now because I got the live option. I go super quick if I had to make a pre-recorded video. But before I bore anybody and they'll go to sleep, I'll get back into it. Let me tell you, Mo, that I'm going to get you transformed and renewing of your mind. Transformers, renewing of your mind. What verse was that? It was 12, 2 Romans. Colossians 3, 10. Ephesians 4:23. Ephesians 4:23. Ephesians is a New Testament. Ooh. 4:23. Ephesians. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Amen. He's really with us all. Amen. No, it doesn't matter. Once you he's gonna be forever. What happens when you're buried under the fucking ground? You're gonna be buried under the ground, and that's it. When we go into Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and Ecclesiastes chapter 9. So all you're going to do is rot under the ground. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 19. For that which befalleth the sons of man also befalleth the beast. All that befalleth you, death. That means the animals too. You know, animals die, death. 3:19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth the beast. Even one thing befalleth, is that one dieth, so dieth the other. So that means animals and humans, same thing, die. 3:19. Let's Google it. Ecclesiastes 3:19. Yeah, you all have just one breath. Once you stop breathing, you die. We all just have one breath. So that man has no preeminence above the beast. For all of you are to return to dust again. You once were dust, and then you were a living creature, and then all of a sudden you dead dust now. 3:19 Ecclesiastes. I'm a transformer, renewing of my mind. Then I'm going to hand out these special cards to you that I got magical thinking powers inside my head. They're going to protrude out and say, hey, this thing by Jesus, take it. It's a magic card that says show up to our church, where a pastor's going to do his lovely cherry picks of whatever is going to get you off emotionally in your head. Saying, I only want to hear the lovely, lovely stuff. And the bad old atheist movies talking about bad stuff. Well, didn't I say the word is pure? 12:6 and 18:30 and 19:7 and 119, 140, 119, 152, 119, 160, Matthew 5:17 through 19. It says the whole book counts. But you picked out a little bad thing to hurt my feelings. Wah. Really? Hey, you're no more important than an animal. You're no more important than that animal that died on the side of the freeway. You're just not so much more important than that animal. If you read 3:19 of Ecclesiastes. What about I got to transform into the renewing of my mind? How about that? Well, since I got here, a bit off topic because it's another contradiction video, but let's go with 7:20. For there's not a just man upon the earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Hey, you might as well be buried under the fucking ground now. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 5. For the living know not that they shall die. The dead do not know anything, neither have they any more of a reward. For the memory of them is forgotten. For the living know that they shall die one day. I'm going on living. There's going to be a day I'm going to die. Guess what happens? You die. And guess what happens after you die? The dead do not know anything, and the dead don't get a reward. 9:5 Ecclesiastes. 9:10 of Ecclesiastes. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with all thy might. Whatever you find to do in this lifetime, do it with all your might. You know why? Because there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave which you shall goeth. So why don't you dump your religion